What's something schools need to stop teaching children? We don't tolerate bullying. My ass. Either actually do something to get both the bully and the victim the help they need, or just admit you can't be asked to enforce your rules. There was a girl in my high school who got suspended for threatening to commit suicide in her school's Gmail account. They then called the whole school into the auditorium, and the assistant principal told us not to talk about stuff like that on our school accounts because you'll get caught. Because apparently that's how you deal with kids struggling with depression and suicidal thoughts. You punish them? That there's no consequences for violent behavior. Kids will regularly assault other kids, teachers, and they'll be back in the same room as their victims they assaulted by the end of the day. That everyone is meant for college. That their schoolwork is more important than their physical and mental health. No kid should feel that they would be better off dead than failing. Not to hit back. First of all, why are there so many aggressive kids? BC, when I was a kid we'd be getting suspended and expelled. Sorts by controversial. That there are no consequences for your actions. I have been substitute teaching for the past 2 months, and it is incredible what students are allowed to get away with today. Missing school and being punished with missing more school. That you must attend a 4-year college upon graduating from high school. Not sure if this counts, but forcing kids to memorize and forbid open book and open note tests as the standard testing method. So kids spend more time memorizing stuff without understanding why it's important or actually applying that information or learning anything. It's like making a kid read the Lorax and grading them on being able to remember each line from the book by heart. Stressing them out over that bogus aspect to the point they don't realize the book is teaching them to take care of the environment. Now imagine that with any course. Abstinence-only sexual education. It doesn't work. It doesn't prevent teen pregnancies. If you want to prevent teen pregnancy, teach kids about birth control and condoms. Stop telling all students to go to college. Many students, and the community at large, would benefit more from HS grads going to trade school. They can make money sooner, and those are generally necessary services. I am a professor. Not all of my students are cut out for higher ed. They struggle. They are unhappy. They don't know what to major in. BC, they don't care about anything they are learning. There is nothing wrong with a trade school, and I wish more kids were told it was a good option for a solid future. That Black history is just slavery. MLK and the Harlem Renaissance. We exist through time, just as much as everyone else. That one size fits all. Condoms are real, and they're the only sex education needed. That there are bad books, and that all books should be taken seriously. My example being Mein Kampf. I totally agree. It's a book full of bad ideas, but it can be used as an example of hateful propaganda that people were, and unfortunately still can be, indoctrinated by. If anything, it's a perfect example of why we should be skeptical. I'm not saying there should be classes teaching about it similar to Holocaust class, but I don't think any book should be banworthy. In context, there's a lesson in absolutely everything. That there is only one right answer to a question, and that it is embarrassing if you get it wrong. One of my college professors complained once that everyone was afraid to try and answer questions in class, and no one would try to logically reason to their own example like he wanted. They would just search through their brain for an exact phrase he said at some point. He said that high school and middle school teachers work so much with multiple choice questions, and This is the exact answer to this question, mentality that they don't allow students to use the logical reasoning that they will need in life. And that teachers make it so embarrassing if you don't give the exact answer they are looking for, that students get afraid to answer. That they can't go to the bathroom during the lessons. Yeah, they need to learn to use the breaks to go pee even if they don't feel the urge to go yet, but my kids won't pee themselves in class and become victims of bullying because of you. And if that happens, we will have a very serious problem to sort out, which will get very ugly for you. This never happened to myself but to a dude from a separate class. But I also have my own experiences about being pushed around by teachers despite being innocent. We need more open book tests in schools. It doesn't do a child any good to memorize material without understanding. Especially when most career fields information is readily available to use on the job. That college is for everyone. Sometimes it simply isn't.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.